this little lesson we are learning to identify Australian notes. In Australia we trade notes and coins for the things we want to buy or the services we need. Our notes and coins are called dollars and cents. We've already learned about our 4 silver and 2 gold coins, so let's find out a little bit more about our Australian banknotes.
In Australia, we have 5 plastic banknotes, which are all different in colour and size. The face value of the note is shown at the top left corner on one side and the bottom left of the other. Apart from its value, each note has a serial number, so we can tell when the note was made, and so we know it's real money and not forged, fake money made to look real. Each note has security features. Some of these features include a clear window down the centre of the note, a holographic bird that flaps its wings when you move the note, and the denomination of the note changes direction. Let's have a closer look at each of the notes. Our $5 note is pink and purple in colour. On the front, the main image is of Australia's head of state, Queen Elizabeth II, and on the back we can see the Australian Federal Parliament located in Canberra. The blue $10 note has social reformer and poet Dame Mary Gilmore on the front, and on the back another famous Australian poet, Banjo Paterson, the author of Waltzing Matilda. Our $20 note is orange. On one side we have Mary Raby, a successful businesswoman, shipowner, trader and charitable worker. When Mary was 13, she was convicted of stealing a horse and was transported to Australia as a child convict. On the other side of this note, Reverend John Flynn, who established the Royal Flying Doctor Service, the world's first flying medical service for people living in remote and rural parts of Australia. The second largest value note in Australian currency is the yellow $50 note. On one side, the main image shows Aboriginal inventor, writer, lecturer and political activist David Unipon of the Ngarrindjeri people. David Unipon's inventions include an anti-gravitational device, a multi-radial wheel and mechanical sheep-shearing handpiece. He was also the first Aboriginal person to be published in Australia. Edith Cowan is on the other side of this banknote. She is best known as the first woman to serve as a member of the Australian Parliament. Edith Cowan was a social reformer who worked for the rights and welfare of women and children. She has appeared on Australia's $50 banknote since 1995, and there's even a university named in her honour. The last of our Australian banknotes is $100. Not only is it the largest note in size, it also has the highest value, meaning we can buy a lot with it. The main colour of the $100 note is green. The portrait of Dame Nellie Melba, a famous Australian opera singer and teacher, is on one side of this note, and on the reverse side the image of General Sir John Monash, who was a civil engineer and an Australian military commander. He later became one of Australia's foremost experts in reinforced concrete for bridges, railways and other large construction projects. Now that we've seen all of our Australian coins and notes, let's see them in order from least value, the ones we can only buy a little with, to their greatest value, those that we can buy the most with. 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100.
Now we have found out more about our Australian notes, it's time to find out how much you remember. You can do this by clicking on the quizzes icon, clicking on the Kahoot link, or using the fillable worksheet below. If you are accessing the activity for your teacher online, they'll be able to tell you the code and username to enter. And remember, to help you stay safe while working online, always let a trusted grown-up know what you're doing. When you're ready, Click on the link for our next little lesson where we'll find out a bit more on sorting and counting coins.